And so, even when we don't know whether border closures are constitutional, Queensland is shutting its border again to about 5 million Australians who live in the Sydney area. According to Annastacia Palaszczuk, the whole of Sydney is a hotspot, even though out of 7.5 million people in New South Wales, there are fewer than 200 active coronavirus cases, and they're all being actively traced and managed. And Queensland, with a population of over 5 million people, has today gone from 5 to 8 active cases. And those extra 3 are a result of a pair of Queenslanders returning home. Now, we know Victoria is in strife. We know with another 9 deaths there today and with nearly 5,000 active cases that even though there were encouraging signs with the new case number today dropping below 300, we know it is understandable to make sure you don't have Victorians flying and driving all around the country just now. But Queensland shutting out all of Sydney? It seems like more economic self-harm. It seems like more overreach. It seems like the Premier sees every infection as a blow to her re-election campaign. Remember, we're supposed to be all in this together, and we're supposed to be flattening the curve, not eradicating a virus we cannot kill off. The issue here is that if a vaccine is available next week or next month, then yes, New Zealand, Queensland, all of Australia actually, we will look like some of the smartest places in the world. But it's more likely there won't be a vaccine for months or years, if ever. If we're still dealing with the virus at this time next year, we won't be able to borrow another $300 billion to keep our society shut down and keep people going on welfare. We won't be able to have whole states blocked off from most other parts of the country. Yep, I can hear many of my fellow Australians now, many of you saying, yes, yes, close the borders, keep people out. We don't want that disease in our state. That sounds great for today and for tomorrow. But what about spring? What about Christmas, the new year? How do we as a society even contemplate living like this for a year or 2 years or more? How do we even think we can function or pay our way as a country if we shut borders, lock down businesses and close off society for months and years to come? As I said last week, it's simply not sustainable. It won't happen. So every day we pretend we can live like this is a day wasted. We need to have policies from state and federal governments, from aged care facilities, hospitals, medical systems, workplaces, schools and regions that can last beyond a week or a month. We have to start a serious national discussion about what sort of medium to long-term policies can be put in place. We have to talk about sustainable policies. We have to get back to our original goals, flattening the curve and learning to live with this highly contagious and dangerous new disease.